Not today, Satan. Welcome back. And I know in the last video I was joking that we're at the North Pole. Yeah, I'm not joking anymore. This was cleared out yesterday. There's some very unhappy girls. Yep, this was all cleared out. I have never seen this. Oh, I forgot to mix a milk bottle. My builder's hoping to come and start that in the next week. Yeah. Oh my gosh, where do we put it all? They're all recharging in the sun. Hey girls. Just miserable. We're supposed to be processing the calves this weekend. Hey baby. You guys are not happy. Yeah, there's a pile of snow came down. Must have had about a foot. That was cleaned out. Yeah, I'll go get your milk. Oh gosh. That's why nothing gets done. I spend all the time pushing snow. Just when I get caught up on it, we're at it again. So, machines are percolating. And there's nothing to do but to go plow. Yeah. Even snow drifts in the pans. It's up to my knees, literally. My gosh. Getting tired just walking across the yard. Look at this. Poor girls. You know. Anyway. Thieves! Hordes of them! Thieves everywhere! Stealing my grass! They're even way over there! Thieves! Honest to gosh. Should be farming frickin' deer. A little buck right there in the middle of the screen. Oh, there you go. I got the two of them. Run, Edward, run! The other one's way across the field there. I don't know where he went. Clifford! Follow your pal. Don't come back. Don't
Bye,
come back.
Grandpa.
Stay. Go. We're chooching. Chooching. Okay, the John Deere doesn't pop and fart as much as the orange one. That's not saying much. Well, it's Saturday. Actually, no, it's not even Saturday. It's Friday. Big shout out to my mother-in-law, Linda. She is moving from the family home and she's going into an apartment. It's not like the assisted living, it's just like a normal apartment. So Mrs. Piper Doug and the unicorn, otherwise known as Christina. For those who don't know, that is the unicorn. Why is she called the unicorn? Because she is the first girl born into our family. And what was it, 60 something odd years? So yeah, she's a bit of a unicorn. Plus, she's 6 foot tall with long flowing red hair, as some of you will have seen in some previous videos. So she is quite unicorn. Hey girls, it's getting warmer, I promise. It is getting warmer. So lots of bedding to do, lots of feeding to do today. And then just prep, getting ready for Sunday, because Sunday is process day. And I'll feed this creature. Okay. All I want for Christmas is no more snow, and no more snow, and no more snow. All I want for Christmas is no more snow, no more snow. They're glad that this cold snap's over. So as far as I know, until the foreseeable future, like close to New Year, it's supposed to be normal, if not nicer than normal, which we'll take, definitely. So yeah, I got to refill the girls' edible straw. It's hard to do one-handed, especially with this jumpy clutch. And then we'll get to bed. I bet people ask, like, how on earth do you function with these trees on your driveway so close together? So there's 5.5 foot, well these are 6 foot straw bales because the hay bales are 5.5 foot. So that's 12 feet wide, so we have a space for the bales. Then we have a space for the bill processor. And then we have a space for the tractor cabs. It fits. Starting to warm up. As you feel it. But no sign of the sun today, and apparently there's no sign of the sun for a little while, but I'll take the temperature. And no snow, and no wind. Because as long as that stuff stays there, I'll be happy. So I was just going to take this moment to do a couple of shout outs actually. Huge shout out to Brandon and Kathy, BCP Farm and Trucking. They have said very kind words on one of their videos, and which in turn helped boost my subscribers. My subscriber has not only gone from the 800s up over into the 900s, but it's up into the mid 900s, because I think the last time I was 940 something, which is very much appreciated. I was telling them that I just passed one of my anniversaries, so I've been a content creator, apparently that's what we're called. Yeah, I just video farming. Just bring you along for the ride. Still can't believe people watch it, but anyway, 7 years. December 2nd was 7 years I've been making these videos. And yeah, they've been all over. Some were grain farming, some were about cars, some are about bagpiping, some are about my toy collection that I have in the house and swords and such like, but it's all just me. So yeah, like I said, big shout out to BCP Farm and Trucking, and then also a huge shout out to a 3D Manitoba Ranch. I think that's how it's said. I just got onto his channel partway through this year. Now he hasn't been doing YouTube just as long as I have, but he's got a cracking wee channel. I've talked about him before, and he also did a big shout out on his channel for the old Piper Doug here, Mrs. Piper Doug. So yeah, that helped boost our numbers too. So every little bit is much appreciated. I do get that a lot. I get a lot of people say that they don't know why my subscriber count is so low, but here we are. Like I said, I'm just glad that people will watch it and get something out of it. Because like I said, I'd just like to show how our ranching is a little bit different than, you know, maybe big commercial outfits with huge subscriber counts. There's still a place for the small family farm. And the fact that we are technically organic. We're not actually certified, but we are technically organic on our ranch. We don't push chemicals, we don't push all this stuff because it's unnecessary expenditure. That's my point. That you don't need to be hammering all these chemicals and all of this stuff. pumping corn through them as much as a lot of the big farms do. Like a good balanced diet works great. One of the other shout outs I was going to do was something actually somewhat farm related. Friends of ours in this area, it's one of these things where it does your heart really good when you see good people get rewarded, get paid back by the universe. And these friends of ours, they just came into some very good luck, we'll put it that way. I'm not going to go into details because I don't want, you know, tell people's businesses. It's public knowledge. Most people in this area will know who I'm talking about. But this family, these people are so deserving of what has come to them. And I was talking to her today. That's just her code name is Banana. You know who I'm talking about there, Banana. And in a conversation, she was saying what their plans are, and I would expect no less, because of the kind of people they are. Like I said, very level-headed, very good folks, and it's so nice in this day and age to see good folks have good things happen to them, because it's kind of in short supply. Now, I know from personal experience, I am a very blessed fella. After my health scare this year and everything else that's gone on this year, I count my blessings every day. Every day I get up, I might have all the aches and pains, but I count my blessings nonetheless. So, like I said, big shout out to Banana and family. I'm so happy for you guys. Give her. Anyway, I'm gonna head over, gonna go and grab some bottles of water, grab Mrs. Piper Doug a bag of tatties, and then get back and we'll finish feeding the calves and get bedding done, and then we're gonna shove that big snow pusher blade into the workshop and I'm gonna start cutting it up. I know, sounds ominous. Let's get after it. Yeah, she's a lot of net wrap. I think that's all money. It's just money. Yeah. But far rather it's on the processor and ends up in the bucket than it ends up in there or in there. So wait for these last little beggars to come in here where the new bales and the new bedding is, and then we can shut them in here ready for Sunday. Next project, please. And here we have the big snow pusher. I guess I've never even measured it. So what are we doing? Well, we are decommissioning it so I can't use it on the old Johnny Deere. Why won't that stay there? Oh, it's because it's curved. Cat, you're weird. You're weird. You're a weird cat. Cat. So, it is a 10-foot blade. Yeah. Why it was a snug fit coming in that 12-foot door. So, we're gonna rip these off, because these are where the locking pins dropped in on the John Deere, and then we'll start cutting through all of these welds to take this off. It almost looks like it had a skid steer on it at one point. So it does. I don't know if the skid steer was on there. It's got orange paint, so that's a big blade for a skid steer. Huh. So what I'm hoping is that these plates will work out for the orange tractor. If not, I'll just put new bits on, because it looks like it's had other ones before. But We'll make it up as we go along, because that's what Piper Dog does. Okay, I'm going to get to cutting, because this is boring as all heck, and I know you guys don't want to watch this, so let's get after it. Yep. Oh, you know Piper Dog is gonna do some sketchy stuff. Doo-da, doo-da. He's gonna get away with it. Do-da-doo-da-day. Hey! I don't know what they were doing. Oh, I tell you. Recycling old attachments. That's quickly becoming not one of my more favorite things to do. Is that the end of one of my chisels? Is it? Did I break a chisel? Oh my gosh! I broke a chisel. How do you break a chisel? How do you break a chisel? You don't know. I know you don't know. How do you break a chisel? I literally was doing this. I was hammering it in to split it because the last weld was too close. I got as far as I could with one of my Sawzall Diablos and I broke a chisel. Aww. And before anyone asks, it's not a cheap chisel. Yes, I'll say chisel as many chisely times as a chisely can. It's one of these guys. It's a good kind. And I broke it. Yeah. It's because you weren't helping, you helpless thing with no opposable thumbs. I couldn't figure out what that little bit of metal was in there, and I couldn't get the Sawzall blade in there. Look at that. That shows you how new and fresh and full of hope that chisel was. His whole life was ahead of him. His whole life was ahead of him. I'll just have to resharpen that. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, the butt heads, whoever adapted the John Deere onto this, man, they went to town. Because welded at the top and welded at the bottom, you could call it good, but no. They had to go and shove a bunch of welds in there where it wasn't really benefiting anything. Because it's not like you were picking up bales with this, you're just pushing snow with it. So I'm back at this stage. Oh, I didn't break that one. So yeah, I cut it, I pull it up, I cut on it, I pull it up and cut on it, and eventually it just, the rest of it breaks, like there. Because you can see where the blade's been. So, what is on me? Oh, I've been leaning against the blade. So yeah, this does actually have spring features, for those who hadn't looked closely at it. It's a real life store-bought blade. There's a sticker on it. There it is. HLE 3500. I don't know what 3500 means because it's 10 feet wide. I don't make any sense of that at all. Anyway, I'm going to tear these off. It's already shutting down time, so I might just get this old beggar off here and have a funeral for Mr. Chisel. Not like you'd care, eh? All you do is stretch and knock tools over. That's his favorite thing. He just knocks tools over. He's got a little tin of that fancy food? No. Anyway, back at it. There we go. And that's the reason I like setting up a bale. You roll the bucket back and it drops the lock in. So you drop the bucket off there, back out, and you pick up the thing. Now, I have looked into, different people have different designs where that locking pin, because to undo it you have to pull the handle, but to lock it back in you just roll the bucket back to trip the handle. I've seen where people put electric actuators out there. That way you only have to run a 12-volt wire out. Because it doesn't take much to pull and push that handle. So, that might be a future build. So, gonna go and get bales done. And get set up for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the big processing day. Feeding. They can't see us farmers aren't kind to Mother Nature, or kind to nature. Little beggars are free ranging from them bales. Anyway, gonna grab a couple of calf bales, head down there and start strapping up gates. Man, oh man, I hate finding big gopher hills under the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a tractor delivering hay. Oh. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the dawn of our dear Savior's birth. Yeah, I know some people might be thinking, Piper Doug. Oh, yeah, you perched up a bunch of snow. Have we had a lot of snow? Yeah, we've had a lot of snow. This old guy hasn't moved. I brushed that one off a while ago because I figured I was going to pull it out and take the tank off and use it for bombing around in the deep snow because it's really good because the dually likes to squirm, but I like my dually. But yeah, at some point I'm going to fire this up because I want to pull the generator into the workshop and just give it a service, but I'm gonna go and shut the pans. Gotta take a shovel over to the crush and clean it out a little bit. And yeah, I think I'm almost ready. Almost. Yep. It's as foggy as it looks. Holy moly. So yeah, taking some bales in, look at the deer damage. Little beggars. Getting a free meal. Man, there's going to be a lot of rain in the middle of summer. If this fog and hoarfrost is going to be accurate. It's actually safer for me to haul these in reverse than it is going forward. I can actually see what I'm doing. Yep, feeding bulls again. So yeah, just drop them on their end, shake the snow off, pull the net wrap, and then you just scoop them up because they're on their flats. And then yeah, so this bale feeder is actually chained to this post. Isn't that right, Marmar? Hey, my boy. He's an awesome bull. He was a bit of a Hail Mary. He had just a little mom, but he was a big long calf at birth, and his mum made very long bulls. So she didn't have any other family in the herd, so we kept him on her last year. And he's not that old. I think he's 4 now, 5. Mrs. Piper Doe will keep me straight on that. So yeah, he's still just a youngster. And he might not look like a big bull. Like, here's the bale feeder. He's just a little bit taller than the bale feeder at the shoulders, but yeah, he is standing down from it a little bit. But man, does he throw big calves though, which is great. He throws long calves at birth, and then they put weight on real fast. And he's got that deep red that Mrs. Piper Doug loves. And this is the bull that we bought in. He's a little bit younger. He's 3.5, 4, I think he is. Bought from a local farm, friends of ours, over at Lenore. And then that's Puddin' Pop over there. That is Candy's half-brother, something like that. Same mama, different daddies. So he will be the last from a big line we'll ever keep. We have Nikki over in the pen there. He's off of a mum. We've never kept any calves off of her, but we'll see how he turns out. He might not stay, but he's still got his nads, so we'll keep him around and see how he's gonna run with Puddin' Pop this year out in the paddocks with the first and second calvers to learn the ropes. And if he looks like he's gonna make a good bull, we'll stick him around. If not, we'll just tie them off and ship them. But these are good boys. They're very quiet. They don't get too riled up. Like him, you can clap. Him, you can clap while he's at the bale feeder. Puddin' Pop is too scared. And don't get me wrong, folks. Having petted bulls is not a good idea. If I swing my hand, they run away. So they know the rules. So yeah, so this is my little invention, my little barn doors. Like I said, it saves a lot of monkeying around getting in under the pen. This one has a little, there we go, in you go. So yeah, I just came up with little screws and little ornament chain things. The top is getting weird for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go haul bales. Doing sketchy stuff. Do-da, do-da. Yeah, how many musicians do you know knock off a few bagpipe tunes and then get back to swinging a 3-foot pipe wrench. Or, as us in Scotland would say, a Stilson. So yeah. Yeah, I was chipping and chewing away in there, man. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So, I am probably going to sign off here. Get the tractor running. I'm going to go and park it. So yeah, in the next video, you're going to see... It'll start off that... Hi, kitty. It'll start off where we are. Putting the bales in, trapping the calves in the back pen, and then yeah, Sunday is sort day, so we'll be doing ivermectin, and then we'll be doing the 7-way, and then we'll be splitting girls and boys. And so yeah, so much appreciated to all the new subscribers, and still as ever I appreciate all my old subscribers. Me and Toothless there. Hey buddy. Yeah, you don't have nothing to say. So yeah, it's good. Oh, jeepers. So it's nice to be back. I can start practicing up the old booger pipes, start playing them more often, because some people who are new to the channel might be wondering why I'm called Piper Doug. Well, now you know. I am a piper, and somewhat half decent at it. Half decent. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And we're in good weather now. Well, as you saw by the fog, that kind of comes with good weather. So hopefully in the next video we'll also be starting to put together new... what did I do with the part? What did I do with the part? What did I do with the... There it is. So, this is actually the right... Why did you fall over? This is the right diameter for the top bar on the Euro hitch, the quickie hitch. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it like up here, and then I'm going to cut, because I don't need it all, so I'll cut the tab off of it, and then I'll make gussets back here to give it the strength, because that's how you're lifting. So I'll do that, and then I've got some flat bar with good sized holes in it. For the locking pin, which is a 3/4 inch, I think it is. So we'll have that like here, and then I'll have like a tab down here, except it'll be more stout than that. So that's all there is to a Euro hitch. That's the important part. So like I said, that'll be gusseted. Swooping the gusset. That will be gusseted like all heck. I'll clean all this up though, because I don't like how that looks. I'm hoping I don't have to take this off, because it's just there. But anyway, so thanks for watching, everybody, and hope you're all having a good Christmas season. We will see you before Christmas. That is for sure. Oh, I thought the door looked like it was still up. It's not. It's actually closed. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. See you, Toothless. Why'd you fall over again? You're a nutter. Yeah. I can't find my goose. Look at that. From one side of the corral to the other, I can barely see if there's any cows in the corral. That's crazy.